The Grand Chamber of the Galactic Council fell silent as the human delegation shuttle descended through the atmospheric shields. Ambassador Anna Chen stood at the viewport of the Resolute Humanities flagship, watching the crystalline spires of the Council station grow larger. Beside her, Captain Kivan Rodriguez checked his tactical display one final time, his jaw set in a hard line. "They're staring at us," Kivan muttered, gesturing to the sensor readings showing dozens of alien vessels maintaining a cautious distance. "Can't say I blame them." Anna nodded slowly. The Resolute and her sister ships bore the scars of their journey, hull plating scorched black, armor dented and torn, and most notably, the rust-brown stains that no amount of cleaning could completely remove. Blood. Human blood. Alien blood. All mixed together in the crucible of survival. The Council had summoned humanity to answer for their arrival in galactic space. 3 months ago, the first human colony ship had stumbled into Sector 447, right into the middle of a Kresh hunting ground. The Kresh were known throughout the galaxy as unstoppable predators, a species that had never met resistance they couldn't overcome. They had boarded the colony ship New Dawn, expecting easy prey. They had been wrong. As the shuttle docked, Anna straightened her uniform, running her fingers over the memorial patch she wore, a list of names too long to read quickly. Kivan did the same, his hand unconsciously moving to the sidearm at his hip before he caught himself and let his arm drop. The Council chamber was a marvel of architecture, a massive sphere where representatives from 47 species floated on individual platforms. At the center, High Chancellor Vexthar of the Meridian Collective waited, his 6 eyes fixed on the human delegation as they were escorted to their platform. "Humans of Earth," Vexthar's voice resonated through the translation matrix, carrying undertones of both curiosity and concern. "You stand before this council to account for your actions in Sector 447. The Kresh Empire demands reparations for the destruction of 3 hunting fleets. They claim you committed acts of barbarism unprecedented in civilized space." Anna stepped forward, her voice calm but carrying an edge that made several nearby representatives lean back. "High Chancellor, members of the Council, humanity did not seek conflict. We came in peace, seeking only to find new homes among the stars. The Kresh made their intentions clear when they breached our hull and began slaughtering civilians, families, children, elderly." A holographic display materialized above the chamber's center, showing footage from the New Dawn. The Council watched in silence as Kresh warriors rampaged through corridors, their claws dripping red. Then the footage shifted, showing what happened next. Humans fought back. Not with advanced weapons or powerful shields, the colony ship had neither. They fought with whatever they could find. Tools became weapons, corridors became traps. The humans adapted, learned, and fought with a ferocity that shocked their attackers. They didn't just defend, they hunted their hunters. Kivan spoke up, his voice carrying the weight of command. The Kresh had never faced prey that fought back with intelligence and determination. They expected us to break, to submit. Instead, we showed them what humanity does when cornered. We survive, we adapt, we win. The Kresh delegate, a towering figure of scale and muscle, rose from his platform. "This is exactly the barbarism we speak of. You fight without honor, without the warrior's code. You use deception, traps, psychological warfare. This is not how civilized species conduct themselves." Anna's eyes hardened. "Civilized? You call the massacre of innocent colonists civilized? You broke our ships, killed our people, and expected us to die quietly. Instead, we taught you a lesson that apparently the rest of the galaxy was too afraid to teach. Predators can become prey." The chamber erupted in multiple languages, translation matrices struggling to keep up. Some delegates expressed outrage, others fear. But Anna noticed something else in the eyes of several representatives, something that looked almost like hope. A small, crystalline being from the Luminar Confederacy spoke up, her voice like chimes. Perhaps the humans have shown us something we needed to see. The Kresh have terrorized our borders for generations. We accepted it as unchangeable reality. But if humans, with their primitive technology, could stand against them— Vexthar raised a manipulator for silence. "This council must deliberate on the implications of humanity's arrival. However, I must ask, Ambassador Chen, why did you come here with your warship still bearing the marks of battle? Surely you had time to repair and clean them?" Anna exchanged a glance with Kivan before responding. "We could have, High Chancellor. We chose not to." These stains, these scars, they're a message. Humanity is not coming to your galactic community as victims seeking protection. We're not asking permission to exist. We're here to take our place among the stars. And these ships show what we're capable of when pushed. We came in peace, but we're prepared for anything. Kevin added quietly. We wanted everyone to see what happens when you mistake our desire for peace as weakness. We're not warriors by nature, but we'll become whatever we need to be to protect our own. The council chamber fell silent once more. Fexthar studied the humans with new understanding, then slowly gestured toward an empty space in the great ring of species. Then perhaps, Ambassador Chen, Captain Rodriguez, it is time we made room for one more voice in our council. The galaxy is changing, and it seems humanity is the catalyst we needed. Anna allowed herself a small smile. We accept, High Chancellor. But fair warning, we're going to keep these blood-stained ships nearby. Just as a reminder of what? Fexthar asked. That humanity doesn't just survive, Kevin said, his voice steady. We thrive, and we never forget who our friends are, or who our enemies were. As the council dissolved into discussion about humanity's admission, Anna looked out at the stars beyond the station's transparent dome. Somewhere out there, more human ships were coming, carrying colonists who would now arrive at a galaxy that understood one simple truth. Humanity had arrived, and the galaxy would never be the same. The blood-stained ships remained a fixture at Council Station for years afterward, not as a threat, but as a promise. Humanity would stand with those who stood with them, and against those who threatened the innocent. The days of unchallenged predators were over. The humans had arrived, and they brought with them a revolutionary concept. The strong should protect the weak, and anyone who forgot that lesson would learn it the hard way.